Help,
Bruce needs somebody,
help,
not just anybody.
help,
He needs the Lady Knights.
help. Hello, everyone. We've been hired as a consulting team to attack Bruce's issues head on. My name is Hallie, and I'm here to introduce to you the Lady Knights. Up first, I will be sharing our coaching and feedback strategies. Next, Yesenia will be discussing the business technology as well as the pestle analysis. Following behind her, Hannah will be giving you the insight on our marketing recommendations. And last but not least, Miranda will explain the general manager position and conclude our presentation. We are the Lady Knights. We've established several key strategies for Bruce to implement in his coaching and feedback skills so his employees meet his expectations. The most important strategy will be to conduct monthly employee meetings to ensure the staff and management are all on the same page. Also, including performance reviews by Bruce to give back to his staff will allow for accountability. Team goals are so important, and a fun way to do this is to hang them up in the back of house or the office as a daily reminder. T-sheets are a great tool to use for handling schedule conflicts and resolutions. And lastly, we believe that having an anonymous suggestion box will allow the employees to tell Bruce what's on their mind so Bruce can take action. Bruce will need to work on these coaching traits in order to become a successful manager and run a successful business. Empathy, accountability, and understanding. It is important that Bruce understands radical candor and is aware that he should care personally while challenging directly. The T-sheets are integrated through Square and are a crucial part to getting his employees to meet his expectations because this will help resolve the conflicts his employees have with unfair schedules. This example of a T-sheet is a great representation of easy creation. It's very easy to communicate through this software, and once he uses this, he'll forget what it's like not to have it. Now, Yesenia will discuss the business technology.
Thank you, Hallie. So I want to talk about a few of the technological needs that Bruce has and what kind of system could best address those needs. The first need is the need for a loyalty program. Loyalty programs are a great way to create an incentive for customers to keep coming back to the cafe. He should also have an enhanced marketing strategy of how he will reach those customers and be able to get them in the door of the cafe. He should also have a tracking software that tracks inventory and employees. Bruce is having trouble with employees giving away products for free to friends and family. A tracking software will allow him to see what goes missing when and which employees were on shift when it did. Lastly, he needs to have enough payment options to cater to the needs of every customer that comes in through those doors, from cash to credit card to contactless NFC payment. Now let's take a look at why it's time to square up. Here we can see a screenshot of a dashboard for the Square POS system and some of the features that would make it really great for Bruce and the Crazy Cafe. First, it is cost effective. Square is a subscription-based service with add-ons, plus Bruce can customize pricing if he so chooses to ensure he has everything he needs at the best price for the Crazy Cafe. Square is also an integrative system. They can integrate with software that is already in place at the Crazy Cafe, and they also offer many different apps so Bruce can do everything he needs for the business from one POS system. Square has also done a great job of being industry specific and catering to the needs of restaurants and cafes. So Bruce knows he has access to all the features and all the pertinent information to efficiently run the Crazy Cafe. Lastly, and one of my favorites, is the marketing assistant. The marketing assistant with Square allows Bruce to create an ad campaign that is personalized for the Crazy Cafe directly from the POS system, and he can send it out through social media, email, and text marketing to reach all his customers. Now, you'd think that maybe implementation of a completely new POS system would be a little difficult, right? Well, wrong. Square has made it easy to use, and they also offer 24/7 support as well as training, so Bruce has access to all the help he needs should an issue arise. Now let's move on to the pestle analysis. Here we can see some of the factors that are affecting the Crazy Cafe, but we specifically want to focus on the social and technological factors for the Crazy Cafe. We can see some of the trends that are affecting the Crazy Cafe right now, one such being the increased interest in mobile apps and online ordering, especially in Bruce's target market of millennials and Gen Z. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally love being able to online order and have my coffee ready for me once I get to the cafe. There's also an increase in caffeine consumption. In the US, on average, someone over the age of 18 will drink about 3 cups a day. Now, it sounds a little bit much, right? But there are days when 1 cup just isn't enough. We recommend that Bruce creates a loyalty program, as over half of his customers are more likely to join a loyalty program if it is offered. This can be really beneficial for the Crazy Cafe. Lastly, Bruce should look into creating a digital menu. If you were to scan this QR code, and go ahead, do it right now so you can see, this is a sample of what a digital menu could look like for the Crazy Cafe. It would allow customers to order online or just peruse the menu while they're in line waiting for their turn to order. Now I'm going to pass it over to Hannah with a marketing recommendation.
Thank you, Sania. You should always try to get to know your customers before you try to sell to them. Based on secondary data we've conducted through Demographics Now and expanded on, we recommend a target market of millennials and Gen Z for Bruce. They're either finishing college or entering their workforce industry. They're renters, they love to spend time with their friends, they're digitally dependent, and they love to go out to eat. Based on primary data we've conducted through Qualtrics, we recommend dedicating a certain area of the restaurant to those coming to work, setting up individual tables or booths not exceeding the current square feet of the restaurant. Next, have a featured product of the month and promote it to customers coming in. Bruce has many local large office buildings near him. He should partner with these businesses, asking if they want coffee at their Monday morning meeting. And finally, although we know Bruce isn't attracted to this idea, we highly recommend community events. These are a great way to get customers to come out for not just food, but entertainment. We ran a survey on our intended demographic, asking how long they stay in a coffee shop. Almost all of them said they spend less than 5 minutes. A dedicated workspace could get them to stay a little bit longer and purchase a second coffee. To retain, create more social media presence. Connect with your customers on Instagram, create a Snapchat location filter. Any way to get involved with their digital world is beneficial. Create a loyalty program through Square and have them type in their phone number at checkout to see how many points they have. Be sure to constantly monitor Google and Yelp reviews and reach out to those who had a negative experience. And finally, send out customer surveys and see what they like and what they don't like. In the same survey, we asked what they usually pair with their morning coffee. Nearly half of them said they drink it alone. A featured product of the month or a loyalty program with a discount could get them to purchase an additional item. I'm going to pass it on to Miranda with the general manager position.
Thank you, Hannah. A general manager position is crucial to Bruce because they can bring marketing ideas, support to the team, and accountability to the employees. There are 3 main considerations for the general manager position, which are the description, the compensation, and the recruitment. First, let's take a look at the description. Here's the full description. However, I'm going to point out some key points, such as the general manager is responsible for the cafe's goals, providing excellent food and service, and ensuring policies are being followed. Next, we're going to look at some responsibilities and requirements. Here are some key responsibilities for the position so the candidate knows what's expected of them, as well as some requirements we want them to possess to ensure they can properly and efficiently run the business. Moving on to the compensation package. It includes a 1-year contract with a salary of $40,000, which is matching the current market. It includes 10 paid holidays as well as health benefits. After the employee completes their 90-day probation period, they will receive 160 hours of vacation time. There will be 2 bonus opportunities at the end of every quarter for meeting quarterly sales goals as well as successful marketing promotions. After they've been employed at the Crazy Cafe for 3 years, there'll be a 401k option. Lastly, for the recruitment method, we recommend the Professional Organization Association so we can reach those potential candidates that already have experience, and some of these organizations may already have a LinkedIn platform for their members, so it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal. One association we recommend would be the Food and Beverage Association of America, due to the low annual fee of $125 to $250. Another recruitment method we recommend is the Public Employment Agency, such as Employ Florida, to reach out to those potential candidates that may not be part of an organization. And since it's a government-funded program, it makes it free to use. Our limits to the recruitment plan is a budget of $1,500, 5 hours per week to review resumes, and to have the position filled within 6 months. To recap, we the Lady Knights have 5 excellent recommendations for Bruce, which are to have monthly meetings with his employees, integrating Square Up technology, creating a loyalty program, understanding his target market of millennials and Gen Z, and hiring a general manager. By incorporating these recommendations, Bruce will be sure to sing a different tune. That concludes our presentation. If there are any points that need clarification, we'll address those now. If not, then we, the Lady Knights, thank you for your time.